Hey everyone, this is Noah Hall with NoahHallBaseball.com, an instructor at Showcase Baseball Academy in Matthews, North Carolina. I just wanted to show you guys one of my newest clients here. This young man is a 12-year-old, very big and strong, obviously, hitting from the left side, and has a lot of ability. I love to get the guys that do have that natural strength and ability to start with, but everybody's got a chance. So one way or another, big, small, tall, short, whatever, I can teach you how to put your best swing together and do what you need to do to attack the ball properly. So these swings here on the left here, I'll show you again. Relatively raw to start with here, so just kind of let him hit. Excuse me. Didn't really tell him too much, or didn't tell him anything, and just said let's just see what you got. So let him take a couple swings. Not all the swings were like this, but about 3 or 4 of them were. This was one of the ones that you'd say, well, there's a lot that didn't work out on this swing. So what is causing this? And that's basically my job is to help these guys understand what's making you mishit a ball. What's making this type of young specimen not be able to hit that ball harder than that. And it just comes with just proper movements of the body. When you're young, just like I was raw as well at one point. So when you're young, you usually take a leg kick or a step. You kind of get back the way you think you need to, and then you just swing. You just kind of swing, and you're aiming for the ball, but you don't really know the process. Okay, so my job is, and which I love, is to teach that process. And I broke it down into 5 steps. It's basically my 5-step process to putting together your optimum swing. So you know, you would say, for example, again, in his stance, stance is what it is. He could work out of that stance, but it's probably not even the most optimum position to be in to start. But one way or another, he does the early hand drive back, then gets the leg up. And again, young hitters, pretty difficult to be consistent with the leg kick. I don't like to teach it at a very young age, but I do like to work it in as you get older because it is a more advanced move. So I typically don't teach it too much at this point now too, but I let him kind of do it anyways, because you'll see on the right side where I just wanted to let him do his thing and not overthink it either. So, but again, not much of a drive. Power position's relatively weak. Back elbow is in an inferior position to drive to the ball. Obviously mishitting the ball, not staying on it, reaching to and through the ball, and pulling up and standing up. So, all that being said, about 15, 20 minutes later, we put this swing together, which was a lot different. Okay, you can see in this swing now, a lot more stable, very easy getting back, nice little hitch there, which again, I kind of said, look, if we're going to do the leg kick, I don't want to change everything right now. I want him to be himself. So we're going to keep that leg kick, but make sure that you're not moving those hands back at, early, so early. We want to keep those things tight, so when we do stride, we get that tension, just like he's doing right there. So that's a perfect example of creating tension from that front the hands to that front foot, okay, and getting that strong position. The back elbow is it's got leverage, and that's another key, getting that back elbow in a strong position. So at that point now it can drive down and in better, okay, with some aggressiveness, okay. But one of the first keys was for him to get into that strong power position, okay, right there, okay. Obviously, different position than this, okay. So technically, he's at the same spot in the swing, but definitely a different position approaching the ball, okay. So on the right is where we want to be. On the left is where he's not going to be ever again. So again, from that point, He's working into step two, driving in tight to that ball. Okay, good direction. Staying through that zone, getting to that ball. Head's behind contact. Head's behind his belly button. Backside's rotating through correctly. Front leg is stiffened to be firm. Okay, again, when he lands, relatively bent, and that's the way we want it. And then being able to drive behind that ball. Okay, at this point too, yeah, maybe a little bit. And again, I don't want to break it down so hard that you know you would say, hey, maybe the head moved a little too much right there. But you know what? This guy just learned this in 15, 20 minutes, man. So I would take this swing just about every time. Okay, so the fact is, through my 5-step process, he learned this and got it going right. So now it's a matter of feeling that and being able to repeat it as much as you can, as many times as you can work it out, especially off the tee. That's where it all starts. If we can do this off the tee, we can do it off a front toss, and we can do it off a live pitching. Now the difference is the anticipation, your aggressiveness, and your confidence in trusting that swing. Okay, so if he puts this swing together at 12 years old, watch out. Watch out, pitcher. It could be a dangerous guy right here. So, and again, completely different than that guy, just in 15, 20 minutes. So, this is why I love to do this. This is an exciting time for me to work with these guys and get them better, and they're so excited to get better too. So, please reach out to me. You can reach out to me at noah.hall.sba@gmail.com, and please just feel free to send in your videos, for me to analyze. I will send back and give you what you need. And like I said, I'm looking forward to working with you soon. Thank you very much.